I am now. Good morning, YouTubers. Ain't nobody on yet, baby. Usually takes 1 minute to get on. Morning, everybody. I see no one's on yet, but that's fine. I'll give y'all a few minutes. Y'all might be cooking your dinners, getting them going here in the U.S. Morning, Solar. Morning, Twitch. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Oh, I'm definitely going to eat a big turkey today. And ham too, even though I'm not allowed to, but it's ham day too. Want to just say good morning to everybody. The wife says I can get on for a little bit. All the food's going, so. Well, that's good, Michael, and that'd be good to do. Yeah, I watched a video this morning. Stinky and Candace and J-Dubs and Mr. Marshall there. Yeah, I understand that, Michael. I don't know. It was yesterday or something. You and Vaughn and J-Dubs and Candace that was on there. I think it was, to tell you the truth. I didn't even pay attention to who did it. I just said Vaughn, and I went in and I didn't watch a lot of it. Ours is usually the last Thursday of November. Yeah, don't be late for work. I don't want to see you get in no trouble, Marshall. Even though it's your last 2 weeks there, buddy. Yeah, it's just a big old excuse to eat a lot of food. That's it. It's all about eating some good food. Well, it ain't supposed to be all about eating food, Michael. It's supposed to be about getting the whole family together because a lot of families don't get together except on major holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, I don't hear too many families traveling from California to New York City for the 4th of July or Mother's Day or none of that shit. But Thanksgiving and Christmas, everybody usually travels to their home families to be home to have dinner with the family and just communicate, just to be part of their lives and show them that you love them. Same reason we went to Alice's every year and made big old fat turkeys and hams and everything there. Black, yeah, our turkey's already in and going. The ham's already warming up. The only thing she's going to have left to do is the sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, and the biscuits. Or the rolls, whatever they call them. So, yeah, we're having turkey and ham. I will throw a dinner plate out there. I will show it when I make it. I think Marshall said he had to work today. Happy Thanksgiving, kitty. Put the turkey in at 4 o'clock this morning. Oh, you worked last night until 11. Okay. Yeah, Little, it's about time. A lot of people were complaining about what, Solar? I know they were talking about me giving what's his name a ranch. Yeah, I would do that too, Marshall. Hey, but Marshall, at least you're making the money, buddy. That's all what it's all about. That's what I tell my kids, and I'll tell every one of you. It's all about making money. You got to make money to pay your bills. People I work with complain one guy has a 5 hour drive back and forth to work, then he better, if he's smart, he'd move. Yeah, probably cartel. Oh, 5 hours to see his family. Yeah. Well, that's pretty close to in my book, Solar, because I know people traveling over 1,000 miles to be home with the family. Good thing if he drove 5 hours last night after getting off, then he would have got there about 6 o'clock, just about the time to start putting the turkey in. He can get some sleep while the turkey cooks. Yeah, he'll be okay. I mean, it's just like I was asking the wife today, and that's the main thing about Thanksgiving. What time do you eat? Do you eat? A lot of people eat at noon. A lot of people eat at 2. A lot of people eat at 4. Our normal dinner is 6 o'clock for most of our family dinners. Do I want my dinner while I'm watching my football game? You're taking my girl and her parents out for dinner around 3 p.m. That's good, Marshall. 26 pounds, I think it was. We're scheduling it to be done between 11 and 12 today. Morning, Mag. Yes, I mean that's why you work hard to make sure your family's took care of there, Marshall. You're one hell of a man. Like I said, one day we will meet and I will buy you a drink since you don't smoke no more. Hey, that works, kitty. That works. You got a small family, you just cook small. I don't know, Cartel. That's something I'd like to find out. Would that be his truth serum? It'll probably just help him make more lies and still think he believes them. Boy, I notice my hands are getting dirty. I better start washing them a little bit more, maybe twice a day. My hands are starting to get black like Von Hilton's. I don't want to become no Stinky Junior. Stoner Stinky, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody but Stinky and J Dubs.
Hey, that's not.
Yeah, I know, little. I mean, yeah, don't leave it unattended. Make sure someone's there watching it. We got the pies and deviled eggs done the other day. Wife found out that one of her favorite shows is on, so she's in here watching it this morning. I hope the noise don't bother y'all. But she ain't seen this show in a long time and she likes them. And I told her they're on early mornings, every morning, early.
The cats woke me up.
Her kitty cats woke her up this morning, so maybe they were trying to say, Mommy, your show's on, time to get up.
Or mommy, I'm hungry.
Or Mommy, I'm hungry. Oh, she has a lot of favorite shows. But she likes Knight Rider. That's the one she's watching right now, Knight Rider. Says she ain't seen it in a long time. Well, it's just like I used to like watching Gilligan's Island growing up, and
So do
we
I.
found it on TV the other day, and I think it comes on at like early 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's on a big old high channel somewhere. So I don't know if it's once a week, every morning, or what, but she likes a lot of movies, so I can't say what her favorite would be.
Man on the moon.
Man in the Moon, she says. But I mean, she likes a lot of John Cena. She likes a lot of the Rock movies. Yeah, she's watching The Hoff. That's it. Maggie says good morning, hon.
Hi, Maggie.
It's an 82 Pontiac Trans Am. Yeah, I don't know what year, but yeah, it's a TA. There's no word about that. She's watching it on the Sci Fi channel this morning.
Oh, they took one of my shows off.
What show they take
Well,
off?
two. Silk stockings and
Silk Stockings and.
oh, I forget the other one.
It's okay. You'll remember it.
Yes, I like
Kitty says she likes anything with Tom Hanks in it.
Yeah, I like him too.
She says she likes him too.
Big.
Yeah. She said the word big, so that must be one of the movies. I'm more into action movies. I'm a Sylvester Stallone or
Ball.
Steven Seagal kind of guy. I like to see action pictures,
Or
blowing things up.
what's that movie? I like Saved by the Bell too.
Yeah, there's an old one she just said, Saved by the Bell. We watch that early morning sometimes. Well, I do.
Phyllis Bugler. Phyllis Bugler. Can't even say his name. Ferris Bugler. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that one bit, Marshall.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, now it's on early mornings, Mindy. Yeah, he does have the claws for it, Maggie. Barney Miller was always my favorite. I remember that. Yeah, he could play the homeless guy in it, and you're right there, Cartel. I can't wait till it's all gone, and then I can just laugh and laugh and laugh. How a rich man becomes poor. Because I'm telling you, if I had everything that he has, I would never have another worry the rest of my life. Because them houses would be paying for me to live. I mean, I'd get them fixed and rent them all out and got that money coming in every single month. But Vaughn's not smart enough to get them fixed. Vaughn's not smart enough to. If he's paying money out to get it fixed, he's not going to pay no money out. If it ain't buying foam planes, he ain't buying it. If these houses need anything, he's not going to fix them. He's not going to buy the equipment. He's not going to pay no one to fix them. Yeah, he's going to spend it all within a year, and then he'll blame it all on the trolls again. That's all it is. He'll blame it on the trolls. Yeah, he's a slumlord, Kitty. That's what we call slumlord, somebody that don't take care of their properties. And I understand he just got it, so you got to give him a minute to start doing something. Yeah, I know that, and that's what I'm saying, Goddess. He's got it all, but he don't know how to work it. He don't know how to make money from it. He don't know how to get things done. He'd rather get on here in the computer with J Dubs than calling an electrician to go out there and look at that house. Instead of calling the furnace man to get down there and get them furnaces working and get a new furnace put in, where he can get them rented out. Let me repeat, they both need furnaces. That's 2,500, $3,000 for each house. One needs wiring done. One needs plumbing done. One needs mold cleaned out of her house. Well, yeah, Cartel, he's going to have it all cleaned out. He's going to have all new ductwork put up. He's got everything he's got to do. Hey, Nate. Yeah, I see you're up early. Morning Green. I hope all you U.S. people are got your dinners going. Got the turkey going, got the ham going. Yeah, early wake up. Everyone getting ready for that Thanksgiving. 6:44, Nate. We've been up real early. We had to get the turkey in and the ham in. Our kitty cats, oh, it ain't no kitty. Our cats don't let us sleep. It seems like they like to wake us up about 4ish in the morning.
Some days you just need it. It can be a memory. What do you want? What?
Andrea's not coming back to him.
What do you want? You want big much coffee? What, baby? What? No, it's mine.
Yeah, he could do that, Marshall.
Yours is in the kitchen. This is mine. Mommy. Go see Daddy. Go see the new
But Larry, who paid for the turkey? Today's turkey? Me and my wife. Because we're not going to Vaughn's. We don't have to go to Alice's no more. We're not going to visit no family members. We're staying home and having dinner by ourselves. That'd be the best thing for him to do, Marshall. Yeah, Andrea's too old for Vaughn now. She's got too heavy.
My kitty? One of them?
Here you guys go. Can you see her? She's gray. Kitty, 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 kitty. Mama was holding her back there.
I'll show you the other one later if I can catch her.
Yeah, she's got too heavy for Vaughn. Vaughn likes some real skinny girls that he can just pick up and stick to the wall.
What, baby girl? What's your mama, baby? What you want, Mama, baby? Mama, baby. Ugh.
No, Nate, they got a house for themselves.
Where's your sister?
He's got him, his wife, his son, their daughter-in-law, their two children, and I think their daughter's coming down with her boyfriend. Travis won't be there today. Travis will not be here for Thanksgiving. He had to go back. So, and then Ronnie's got his mom there. I don't know if Marcia brought her mom back with her or not. Or did she leave her mom up there all by herself? I doubt it. Not for Thanksgiving. One of the boys probably is back there with mommy, or they brought mommy back down here to celebrate Thanksgiving with them since daddy's gone. Stuffing is darn. I hate when people put radishes. Yeah, we don't put we don't put raisins in our stuffing. We don't even eat raisins. Have Vaughn moved to Chicago. Cartel, you from Gary, Indiana? Or you just trying to send him out into no man's land? There's a reason I asked you that. That's what we need him to do, Green. That would be the best bet for him. He could probably get 200,000 for everything, and him over there with $200,000, he'd be living like a king, just like he wants to be. Yeah, $200,000 in Vietnamese or whatever. That's good money. They'll think you're a millionaire. Well, yeah, over there he probably would be. He was trying to do Oh That Smell by Skinner. Yeah, he must have been smelling himself, Marshall. Sorry. Morning coffee. My morning wake and bake. Yep. Good morning, wake and bake. No, they don't sell the Hungry Man's at the dollar store. Just the regular ones. Songs, not sons. Light them up if you got them, folks. It's wake and bake morning. Marshall, I have no problem, buddy. You could sing away, but I'd rather not have Vaughn. So if they want to listen to Vaughn, just let me know you got Vaughn listening with you or doing songs with you, and I won't watch. But if you're going to do them, I'll watch you. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here long. It's a quick day, people. I'm just wanting to get on here and say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. He ain't been doing shit with it, Green. He ain't even come out of the house yet. No, I don't want him doing no Zeppelin there, Mag. He'll ruin them songs. I like Led Zeppelin. Let's don't put them down. When Vaughn does a video, that's putting them down. Yeah, it would figured. Yeah, exactly. Don't ruin Zeppelin. Well, I know Mag, but that'd be like somebody getting up there and trying to sing someone else's famous songs. They might do good, but it definitely ain't it. That's just like, nothing against anybody because, I love everybody. I'm a God's man. I'm supposed to love them all. Loretta Lynn's granddaughter did coal miner's daughter the day she died. And she sounded okay, but you can tell she was no Loretta Lynn. I mean, there's certain people that can sing certain songs and sound good. I got a friend of mine, she sings pretty good, but she's definitely no, big old star yet. She's been trying, and I hope someday, like I told her, I hope someday she does get to be in the Grand Ole Opry. She does some songs that she wrote herself, and then she's got songs that other people have did. Oh, she sings them all. Okay, well, I mean, she did okay on Coal Miner's Daughter, but she definitely wasn't her grandma. Her grandma had that voice that just made that Coal Miner's Daughter stand out, and that is why it went number one and was there for a while. Oh, I'm definitely going to enjoy Thanksgiving. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. My doctor probably be a little mad at me, but hey, life goes on. I'm going to die happy and full. I am not allowed ham at all. Nate, it's been so long since I've been into a theater. I don't know if I can remember that far back. I've never literally went inside a theater, inside and sat down and watched a movie.
I have.
Most of my movies like that were back when there was drive-ins around and we drive our car and sit in the car or sit out on the hood or the trunk or on the ground right there. And I was a kid. Larry, I have to take a shower, so I will white screen people. Okay, whatever you got to do, Nate. I don't remember the movies back there. What movies do I like? I like Sylvester Stallone. Let's just Sylvester Stallone, Steven Seagal. I like both of their pretty close for a lot of them that they do. All the Rockies were pretty decent. I like some of Chuck Norris's. I like Missing in Action. I think Reese Witherspoon's is a good actress. I watch quite a few of hers. Of course, that's part of mommy there too, because mommy likes, watching them kind of girly movies, and that's a girly movies. Me, I like action-packed movies. I want things blowing up. Um, what was that one guy where he saves some tower in New York, and then he's over in California? Die Hard. Die Hards are pretty good. I like them. Rambo First Blood. Yeah, I own it on DVD. I know. I got a lot of Sylvester Stallone movies. Yeah, Bruce Willis played in it. Right, Kitty. Yeah, yeah, and that was a good one he played in too. You're right. The Expendables. Yeah, probably at the table. If I even go to the table tonight, Nate, I will probably wear a shirt. Who knows? I might lay in bed and watch my football game because we don't have TV in the living room. Hell, we barely got a living room in the kitchen. Our living room is a bedroom. Larry, you like what's that? Rom cons? I don't think I've seen it. Happy Thanksgiving Day, Jen. Oh, I'll have to make my plate unless the wife tells me to get my lazy ass up and do it myself. I might have to get up and go to the bathroom once or twice today, Nate, but hey, football's starting really soon here, noon, and I think it's on all day long. And mine's the middle one. The Cowboys are playing today. So yeah, I'll be out of the bed today. Probably not for long though. To be honest, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I'm out of bed all day. So hell no, I stay in bed most of my day. Get up, stretch my legs, go to the bathroom. Sometimes I get my drink. Sometimes the wife gets them. Sometimes I make my plates. Sometimes the wife makes them. Reason she makes them, people? Because she kind of knows what the doctor says I'm allowed to have and what I'm not allowed to have. If I go in there and make my plate, I'm going to eat like Larry always eats. And Larry's not allowed to do that no more. And my brain knows it, my heart knows it, but my body don't know it. So my wife keeps me in track on what I'm eating and how I'm eating and make sure I'm not eating too much of one food.
Did you take everything? Your shot, I mean, your.
No, I don't take shots, honey. That's you.
I know that.
I'll get ready to take my meds here in a minute, probably on my next cup of coffee.
Okay. It'd be nice if you would take my shot.
Oh, Nate, I do. That's why I do still get up and try to do things. I mean, my heart's real bad, people. It's real bad. I mean, I've had a lot of clogged arteries, as they call them. I have had two heart attacks. I have went through a triple bypass surgery on the heart. Somebody said, "Oh no, you didn't, Larry." Don't tell me. I know what I went through. I got a scar from here almost all the way to the belly button, and I got three holes down there, right under the scar line, where they had the tubes running up in me. It's from the great. He told me it was all from the meats that I was eating, Michael. He didn't say it was the gravy. He said it was the meat. I was taking too many proteins in and not enough of everything else. Because, like I've told everybody, I am a fan of meat.
What are you barking about?
I love meats. I like
What are you
fish. I like
barking about?
steaks. I like hamburgers. I like chicken. Yeah, exactly, Nate. Too many not just too many Burger King trips, just too many Whoppers at the same time. Some of you people go and eat one Whopper and say, "Oh yeah, that's a whole me off day." Well, Larry eat 4 or 5 Whoppers and say, "Hey, what's the wife making for dinner?" When I was around my grandparents, my grandmother, then we ate breakfast, lunches, and dinners around her, or should I call them breakfast, dinners, and suppers? Was what she used to call them. I probably could have, Nate, but I'd probably be dead by now
Hi guys.
from eating so much. Yeah, it's like somebody heard about me going to KFC and want to know how I ate so many. Well, people, I don't sit there and eat the skin. And if it's dry, I do use gravy. You got that mark there, Michael, with the gravy for KFC, and I can sit there and down a lot of chicken. Yeah, she was just behind me. Nate saying good morning. She ain't even listening to me this morning, Nate. Her show's on. Knight Rider's still on. New another episode just started, so her eyes are like glued and
What do you
can't
want?
hear a thing that I'm saying to her.
What do you want?
Thank you, Green. I like the thumbs up. Nate says good morning.
Oh hi Nate. I'm sorry.
She said it that time, Nate. She said good morning to you.
I'm sorry for ignoring you.
Yeah, personally, Mag, I see that happening and all. There is no way that boy can have a job. Yeah, Michael Knight. I could say that, and I believe that. I don't think he's got a job. What job can you go to drunk?
You can't.
What job can you go to being drunk? Yeah, my wife does too. I don't know if she's got a thing for Michael Knight or if she's got a thing for Kit.
Michael. I like Kit too, but
She likes Mr. Hoffman.
I'll watch this show because I'm on a show. It's April.
Yeah, well, some people do. I mean, I sure don't. Yeah, well, they better be glad I'm not their boss. Because if you can't come into work sober, then you don't got a job. Nothing against any of you drinkers or anything, but I think when you go to work, you should have a straight head.
Cut something off.
You never know when an accident's going to happen, if it's going to be you causing the accident or somebody else. It could be. Happy Thanksgiving, Roland. I mean, it matters. I mean, it matters what kind of job you got. I mean, if you're sorting 2x4s out, being drunk, it probably wouldn't, matter any. As long as you still know what a 2x4 is. If you're so drunk and you can't figure a 2x4 by a 4x4, then something's wrong. But I wouldn't want someone building my house when they're drunk. I wouldn't want no one laying my concrete sidewalks while they're drunk. I definitely don't want them working on my cars if they're drunk. And people say, well, you don't understand. I used to drink. I know what it's like. I don't drink no more, but I definitely still smoke. And I don't do that before I walk into work neither. I don't need to be smelling like it. I don't need to be all stoned and, not knowing what the hell I'm doing. When you go to work, you go to work. Maybe halfway through work and the day's going to be easy and you happen to hit a J or two out during lunch break, that's fine. But I think when you go to work, you should go there with a clean, clear head. Yeah, did they drug testing green? Because usually when there's accidents at work, they will do a screen test on you to see if you're drunk or you're high or if you're on any other drugs.
What, honey? What do you want? Look at my baby boy. You want to go and see a stripper? And this is people in the
Well, green, I don't want to be a bad man or anything, but kind of, yeah. If you see his ass is drunk and he can't do his job, send him home. I mean, you probably don't want to send him home because he's got a family to feed and all. But the man's got to realize you don't come to work drunk.
Come here. This is my other kitty.
There's the other kitty, people. There's the orange kitty. Just walking all over daddy. Look, she's going to lay right at my feet. Well, maybe you should have went up and said good morning to him and talked to him or something. I mean, I don't know. Green, I wasn't there. I have no idea. You handled it like you should have.
Hey, stop it. I gotta go potty.
A ginger. Is that what it is, honey? Ginger? Is that what you named it? What was its name? Paula. It's Paula, Maggie. But yeah, it's like an orange and white tanny stripe thing on it. She's got that one and she's got a gray one now. And since they've walked through this whole house, the first day they got here, I've not heard or seen one mouse or one rat at all. And when I looked it up, how to get rid of rats and mice, they gave me a lot of different, things to try. But it said clear as day right on the top of the list, a cat. Once a cat goes in your house, they told me I could even get a cat and keep the cat for like 2 days and just let the cat walk through the house and you leave it scent. And the mice and rats will not come around because they smell it. Has my cats ever shit in the bathtub? Not yet. And they better not, because I'm going to show them exactly where the litter box is again. I'll spank them just like I do my own kids. Yeah, she's doing her job. Both of them are. Well, Shanny just don't teach her cats nothing. Shanny don't have a life. Since you say that part, I mean, she gets on here and runs her mouth like Vaughn does. I mean, says this, says that, but she can't prove none of it. She's still messing around with a man who hit her kids. I'm going to tell you, there is no woman in this damn world worth more than any of my kids. And I don't care if that shit's laced in gold. My kids are number one, period. Not even no, not even Pamela Anderson's. Not two Pamela Andersons. Nothing comes before my kids. And that will be until the day I am lowered into the ground or I am cremated, which way my family decides to do. No, no, Nate. Honestly, she's cute, but she ain't all that. I mean, a lot of people have different opinions. Like I said, I didn't think Pamela Anderson was all that. Happy Thanksgiving, delete string. I mean, there probably are some of you guys out there that thinks Pamela Anderson is all that, but I just didn't. Yeah, I'm glad to be on too, stream. It's Thanksgiving morning. We got the turkeys and ham and everything going. Everything's, pies are done. The deviled eggs are done. We're just letting everything get finished up, and then she'll do the potatoes and sweet potatoes and the dressing. My son's homecoming? I don't know, String. I didn't go to it. I didn't even think they had homecoming this year. They might have, or I don't. He don't like that kind of stuff. Arnold's not into all that. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, he is home. He's kind of glad to be home, but I finally got out of why he wanted to go back to school early. Him and his friends want to go to a football game Saturday night, so we're gonna take him home early for he can catch his Saturday night football game. He's only home for he's only home for like 3, 4 days. He'll go home back to the school Saturday afternoon sometime. And then Friday the following week, I got to go back and pick him up again. And he will be home till like the 16th of January. So he's coming home for like a month and a half stretch. And then he goes back to the college for another 3 months. And then his second year is done. Get him on stream. I can, Nate. I'll yell at him. I don't even know if he's awake yet, tell you the truth, Nate. Yeah. I gotta find out if he's awake, Nate. I would not take anything he would bring me here, Flint. I wouldn't eat a thing Von Hilton would cook. I've learned not to trust some people's cooking, and his would definitely be one of them. He has no idea how to cook. Hell, his kids have been gone for 3 years. I bet you all three of them could cook better than Vaughn does. Hi, Larry. Good morning.
Morning.
Sorry to wake you. How you doing today?
Fine.
Good, good. Can you come on the other side of me? All the way behind me? I'm trying to put you on the camera. Nate, you still there?
Okay.
That's all you need to do. You just need to show your face.
All right.
Boy, your hair looks rough this morning. Make sure you get a comb or a brush through it. Because I'll tell you, like I tell your younger brother, you don't take care of it and I see knots. It's called hair clippers, buddy. I'll cut it all off. Yep. That's my oldest one at home, Nate. Thank you, Mag. He needs a haircut, is what he really needs. He definitely needs a haircut. But like Daddy's got room to talk. Look at that mess. One side's sticking up, the other side's flying away. You know, something else I thought about? Vaughn plays a lot with his hair. Did you guys ever notice that? I don't know if he's trying to wipe the grease out of it or what. Something about him. He's always using his hands to wipe his head with. Well, that would be cool, Flint. Yeah, he probably still does have them green from 10 years ago. Well, black, if he does, there's, Tell him there's called Sell Some Blue. Yeah, I think I made a bad mistake with these two boys, because I started letting them make their own choices on their haircuts. But I think that's fair because that's the way it was when I was a certain age. I was able, there was a certain age that I was got to choose if I wanted long hair or not. But when I was growing up, I had no choice. Grandma would grab me by the head of the hair and just start cutting. Well, I am. I mean, I just want him to make sure he's taking care of it, though, Mag. I mean, I think, if you want long hair, you can have long hair. Just take care of it. I don't want it to look like no rat's nest. Or if you're talking about Vaughn's hair, I don't give a shit what he does. But my kid, that's a whole new ballgame. That's my kid. Still is in my house. Under my house, he got to follow the rules. It's like I told him, as soon as he's out of college this year, I don't care how scared I am. Me and him's going to take that Blazer over to the high school, and we're going to drive it around the high school parking lot when there's no cars in the parking lot this summer while he's out of college. I need him to get his driver's license. Oh, green, that's what I'm saying. That's why I let them make their own choices. I've had long hair. I've had it almost down past the middle of my back. And then somehow reason, I said, fuck this. I'm tired of taking care of it like this every day. And I cut it off. I used to shave maybe once a month. But then I got married and I got a wife that don't let me shave. So I mean, she says I can shave, but the beard has to stay. So I can like take out the sides of the beard and clean the mustache up, clean up around the mouth, and make sure all that hair is away from my lips. But I can't cut the beard at all.
Don't shave your chest.
And I can't shave the chest with what's there, not there anymore. I mean, yeah, she got mad at the doctors when my heart attack because they literally shaved my chest clean.
They shaved everything.
I know, baby. Did you guys hear her? They shaved everything. Well, not everything, but they shaved a lot because they didn't shave the man parts, but they did shave both legs because they didn't know which one they were going into to take the veins out. Yeah, so I've liked the long hair. I've had long hair, so I just find out it's a lot easier to take care of when it's nice and short. Hell, that's probably the longest my hair has been in a couple years. I'm usually sitting around in a butch. Dead of winter, I still have a butch. Hell, I don't go out much. I go out to the grocery stores. I go out to the carry out. That's the only place I go. It ain't like my face is gonna be on, the front page of the Toledo Blade or some shit. Then you want to look good, but hell, I don't care what I look like. As y'all tell, look, I got a possibility of 1,000,000 people watching me, even though it says 20. But y'all know what I mean. I've been trying to get a lot of other people that I know on Facebook, family members. Come on over here to YouTube. What, honey? Something on my lip?
They're right here. Both sides.
What is it?
I don't know. Looks like food. So I'll get it when you get off.
Well, you ought to get it, baby, because I don't see no food on me. My wife says she sees food in my beard or my mustache. One. Sure as food and not ash.
I don't think Ash is on the bread.
I ain't ate nothing orangey red besides tomatoes yesterday.
You get down, you horse. Get down. Little girl, I'm gonna beat you.
Oh boy, it looks like the wife's gonna play doctor on me a minute. People, hold on. Let me turn you around.
I got it.
Okay, baby. Yeah, I didn't see it.
I'm sorry, people.
Sorry, people. She seen something in the beard. She wanted to get it out.
It was sticky.
So everybody got your dinners going? I know one thing. I'm starting to lose people. Not on my channel, but lose people who to follow. I mean, if you guys got suggestions or know how to become friends on YouTube or whatever, send me a friend's request on YouTube, however they do that. Hey, Robbie. I mean, I've seen a couple that, so are secular opinion. I do see his. I do see one or two of Nick's here and there. I did see one of Dragnut a couple days back. People come and go. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know too many names to punch in. I don't know how to get into all that. Oh, I'm not letting nothing get to me. Oh, yeah, I am. Mr. Painkiller's getting to me this morning. Mr. Turkey's going to get to me later. Yeah, I don't know. Me and the wife, I was trying to tell her I might wait until dinner time around 4. About the same time my game's starting. That way I can just come up here, crawl in bed, bring my table in here that I got, and sit at the table and eat dinner and watch the game. Any college games on? Not that I know of. They're all three the pros. Why the wife's out of the room, Robbie? I'm gonna look. No, honey. Look at what?
Would you stop?
Oh, your cat.
Yeah.
College basketball. There's the football. The Bills and the Lions is the first game. No college at all.
Stop it, you little boy.
Detroit Lions were the first one. The Buffalo Bills and the Lions. Um, I don't even know what the records. I'm probably gonna go with the Bills because I don't think the Lions. I don't know. The Lions beat the Eagles, so Lions might be on a comeback, or as we call it, they woke up. Okay, Ole Miss hosts Mississippi State tonight. Yeah, I can't wait till Saturday's game. Ohio State versus Michigan. They beat us last year. I'll say it clear. They beat us last year and they lost in the playoffs. I think. I don't even remember if they won last year or not. I think they lost. Yeah, I would say Old Miss should take that, Robbie, but it might be a good game. It might just be a pretty decent game. It ain't gonna be no blowout stuff. You know, that's gonna be the same thing with this Ohio State Michigan game coming up. It's not gonna be a blowout, I don't think. Yeah, it may be worth watching, exactly. I mean, I don't know how people like to watch football, but I like them to battle. I like it where they're kicking for a 59-yard field goal, 1 second left, 0-0 score. They fought the whole game, neither one scored. Well, yeah, that might be a close one. I think this Ohio State Michigan's going to be a good one. Well, yeah, Clemson usually does win them, right? But, you know, you never know until the last second of that game. I mean, look what happened back in the NFL last week. A team 10-0 facing a team that's 3-7, and the 3-7 beat the 10-0 team. That was wrong. I would hate to be that coach that lost to them. Right. Yeah, that's what I say. It's going to be a good game. Yeah, but see, now that might hurt Georgia there. When you start doing that stuff, that gets you hurt. Yep, so that that gives that other team a better chance too. Yep, it's going to catch them in the playoffs. That's it. Hell, that's like Tony Romo for the Cowboys. Played real good all through the whole season. Every game he was good. We might lose one or two on little, mistakes or whatever, but we're in the playoffs. But we never went to the Super Bowl with him. Oh, I think you guys got that locked in already. I think I want to worry about if you can take the main game because you know who the main game were. We're standing. We knocked Michigan off. We're going to the national champions. That will be our next step. I just hope we can get there. I hope we can beat you. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. I mean, go Buckeyes. Yeah, I watch college when it's Ohio State, Michigan. I do watch some of them. I do watch the Georgia games. Yep. Well, yeah, I hope so, Robbie. I mean, yeah, I'd like to have about $1 billion and go pick out a football team. See if you can put a Super Bowl team together. I haven't really watched Ohio State this year or Michigan. I know a lot of the top teams have been stumbling. Well, there's we had a stumble. Michigan's had a stumble. We are both ranked 10-0. So whoever loses is knocked out of the championship game. Whoever wins goes to the championship game. Yeah, they could have been doing that, Robbie. There are teams that do that. They say, "Oh yeah, this team's just going to be a blowaway." I mean, we don't even train for these guys, and here they almost beat them or do beat them. Or you tell your main quarterback he can take the week off because you're paying some rink dink team and they beat you. That hurts you. or your players get hurt. You lose your quarterback. You lose that running back. My NFL team, Cowboys, they know all about losing a quarterback and their running backs. They've lost them both last year. And personally, I don't think he's playing up to what he should be right now for the money he makes. That or the coaches ain't using him to his full extent. I watched the man play before. I watched him play in college. I've seen that fullback in college. I remember when they were number one picks. Them boys should be doing better than what they're doing. It seems like they're going backwards instead of forwards. Yeah, you'd probably be seeing them in Atlanta. Ain't that the team that lost like 2 games in a row? And they were supposed to be up there in the top with them? Or is Alabama the number one contender right now? I can't even remember who number one is right now, Robbie. Ain't the polls? Yeah, I think it is. Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan. Okay, it was Alabama that lost twice. Okay. So it's Georgia that's sitting at the top dog. Who is number one in college football?
Georgia, according to some information I found on NCAA.com.
Georgia is ranked number one right now. Are they playing them this week? And I did read it right. Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan are the top 3 ranking teams. What 4 teams are in the playoffs? Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU. Yeah, that TCU's been playing good, Robbie. Yeah, TCU is good. They're ranked number 4 right now. And if they win this week, they could be ranked number 3. Because Ohio State or Michigan, one or the other is going to lose. And they're ranked number 2 and 3. With the loss, that puts them in 4th. As long as that TCU can win that game. Yeah, tough team. They're 10-0. The kitty cat's found mommy's bells. She's in there ringing them. Yeah, just put them where she'll bat them, honey. She'll play with them things. I don't care if you take a piece of tape and put it on the piece of that rope and hang it from there. From my mom's TV stand. From the corner of it or something.
I'll put it, I know where to put it.
Okay, well, somewhere you can hang it where she can play with it. Well, they're just getting a better team. That's all it is. They're getting better teams. In my book, it all starts with the coaching. And then you got to get good players. You know, that's in my book, that's where it all starts from. Good coaching and good kids, good runners, good, people that play, that want to play. I look for Nick Sabat to clean house in the off season. Okay. Well, I mean, I think they're ranked right now where they should be. They should be ranked number 4. I mean, them other 3 teams are all 3 ahead of him. But he's going to have to play one of them 3 teams too here shortly. And that's when we're going to find out if they really can play or not. They're going to have to knock one of them top 3 ranking teams out. Or like I said, when number 2 is playing against number 3 this week, one of them's knocked down, so T should go up more. They might slide into 3rd and be taking on the number 1 contenders. Hey, I think that'd be a good match. Georgia and TCU. Well, if he needs to, I mean, I don't know how all that goes in the coaching staffs and stuff, but come on, there's 11 players on the field. Every player has to take at least one man. They all have a certain job to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for players that are very fast on their feet. If you can do the 40-yard dash in 4.2 seconds, I'm going to keep you in real close mind. You're going to be right at my side. Because I don't know if you're going to be my wide receiver or if you're going to be my defensive man. So his defense has been weak. Yeah, and that's where you want to get some help there for the next year. They should have beat Tennessee. Who, TCU? Did they lose to Tennessee? I didn't know they lost to Tennessee. Last time I remember seeing TCU, they were up there on top. Oh, Alabama. Yeah. Alabama lost a lot of good players. They ain't no good this year. They need to build that team up. You got to get the right students there that are, playing them positions. And you never know, people. I mean, we draft people through the college, and you hope they go somewhere in the pros. Some of them do, some don't. Okay. Well, see, and that's why I say, Todd, he'd be on my right side because I know he could cover the ball either way it goes, as a defensive player or a wide receiver. What would you use him for? A wide receiver? Or would you use him for a safety or, that's kind of where I think I would want him, is in the safety position. That way there ain't nobody going to outrun him. That quarterback throws to that kid over there in that corner, that boy's already there catching it and taking it back for a touchdown. Just like Deion Sanders did a lot. Well, yeah, I mean, there's only a few probably that's broke that. I mean, not always, Todd. Not always. Yeah, almost always, but not always. It just matters how many fast people you have on where you want to put them at and what positions you think they play good. Are they? Well, that's right now, Todd. I had a few guys in mind that already retired, already in that book of Hall of Famers. There, most of them were fast. Well, I mean, you got to have a fast receiver. But when you talk about fast receivers, you look at them guys that are chasing right beside them, step by step. Them are defenders. You got to have a fast defender on that fast wide receiver.
Leave my light alone, please.
Yeah, I don't think they are all the 5, 10 fastest. I think there's some defensive players out there just moving as fast as them wide receivers. Because if not, then that person would be scoring every time. Speaking of a Hall of Famer, Michael Irving, he was pretty quick back then. And they had no problem throwing him the ball. He'd be 10 steps in front of the defenders. Then they started putting 2 and 3 people on him. How many games did Carolina win? 2? I don't know. I didn't look. Yeah, I just kind of follow Ohio. I don't really follow much of the others, except Michigan. I do follow them because I know they are the last game of the year for us. if we're going to the playoffs or not. They decide. We have to beat them. Beating them sends us to the playoffs. Not beating them, we might get knocked out of the playoffs. Nate's a Wildcat for life. Well, there you go, Nate. Yeah, I knew exactly what he meant when he wrote it.
On Coursera, you can earn Google's IT support professional certificate. No prior experience needed to enroll.
My job now is amazing.
Join for free at Coursera.org.
What makes L'Oreal Hyaluronic Acid Serum look like so many are highest quality pure hyaluronic acid, visible by up to 47%.
Validated by dermatologists.
Revitalit's Hyaluronic Acid Serum.
Well, it is 8 o'clock in the morning, and the house is smelling good.
I really use my MainPod as a therapeutic device so that I can
A few more hours for football to come on.
get really sore in my neck. And I lay down on my MainPod and it all melts away.
Get your mood on today. I promise. It really is the most comfortable place in the universe. Experience the difference at MoonPod.
The Bills and the Lions first game. My wife likes the Lions, so I don't know if we're going to watch the game or not. I really don't know. I don't really watch them. Now, my son is going to a football game Saturday night, but he's going to the Eastern Kentucky University one. I have no idea who they even face. Thank you, Todd. Who killed JFK? I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, I know it wasn't me, so that's. Candace is an Asian American. I'm calling bullshit on her living in whatever that Malaya. She has American accent, and her English is good. Yeah, I thought her English was pretty good when I heard her talking too, Robbie. Do they speak English over there? Do they teach English over there? Like I said, people, I don't know. I ain't never left my country. I've always lived in the United States, and I've never left it except to go to Canada 3 or 4 times. Went up to the casino up there once, and I've been up there 3 times to pick up fish. Well, I don't know about the accent. I mean, the accent, you pick a ball on your own. It's just like when I moved down here, people. Everybody looked at me. You ain't from here, are you? Sounds like you're from up north. And I was like, you're right. 15 years later, they're saying I sound like I'm a north or a southern boy. They say I do, Nate. Well, they call it a northern. I think where you live at is how you talk. I mean, yeah.
Nothing makes sense to me anymore. It's fake. And now I'm talking to a car.
Well, it's like we were talking yesterday. You know, up north they call it pop. Down south they call it soda. And we call it Pepsi or Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper is my drink. I think the worst thing I ever seen when I lived in Florida was that I had to call home once a month and order my aunt. And I'd send her money, and she would go out and buy us a bunch of bags of potato chips and send them in the mail to us. You call it pop. Okay. Yep. Congratulations, Toby. You guys call it a soft drink. You know, it's like y'all hear me yell at the wife, "Hey, can I get some more mud?" 'Cause y'all don't know what mud is. It's coffee in my book.
You know what a Scooby snack is?
What's a Scooby snack, honey?
It's marijuana.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Oh, we've called it a lot. I've never heard it called that. I've called it a lot of other things, never that.
Well, there's Mary Jane.
There's the one I know.
There's skunk weed.
Well, that ain't a name. That's the kind it was.
Well,
That's a certain name there when you say that word skunk.
yeah. Well, I've been hearing it been called a lot.
Tell her it's a painkiller. Nate says tell you it's a painkiller.
No, it's a Scooby snack.
She calls it Scooby snacks. Like I told her, it's got a lot of names.
Feel good.
Mr. Feelgood, Dr. Feelgood,
Yeah.
Mr. 420.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, mud. I call my coffee mud. He noticed they got all brand new boats on that side. That means that thing moves. Yeah, I'm about ready to need some more of that mud.
We'll get up and get them.
Same day slugs. Some say slug. Okay, I caught it now. I mean,
got a deer.
Did he get a deer?
A big one too.
Good. Have antlers?
I didn't see that. I think it's a doe.
Okay.
It's a big one though. Can I open the curtain?
Yes. I notice my sleeping habits are all over the place.
It means it's all fucked up. I took my medicine already.
I don't know what you mean by that, Toby. I ain't took mine yet, baby. I'm gonna wait till I get more coffee and I'm gonna
I
take them when it's hot.
I took my shot thing.
Okay. Do I like CR Cola?
The hell see? Oh, you mean okay?
Boy, it's been a long time since I've heard that. I drunk it a couple times. I tried it. It was all right.
I liked it.
Wife said she liked it. Growing up, I think it was mostly Pepsi when I was buying it, when I was able to buy it with my own money. When my parents, it was Fagos. We had a lot of Fago in the house and we had a lot of Kool-Aid in the house. Yeah, RC Cola. It probably can, Bobcat. It probably can. Well, I know I watched my grandmother take and pour Coca-Cola on a pair of blue jeans that I got some grass stains on. And she washed that green grass stain right out of them brand new blue jeans with Coca-Cola. Yeah, Coca-Cola does that too, yeah. Yeah, I need to lay down on the Dr. Pepper for a while and, start drinking something a little healthier, maybe tea or I got a lot of tea around here right now, so that OBI church that we get our free stuff from, they were giving cases of that Nest tea or something like that tea out, sweet tea, and there was some green tea. I don't know, Robbie. Like I said, I've tried it one time, buddy, and after I seen Grandma use it for my blue jeans, I've never drunk it since. Ha ha, Toby. Are you down with the clown? Green tea is supposed to be healthy. Yeah, we got about 2 or 3 cases of it, Bobcat. I think there's like 12 bottles in a case. And then she got some of that, I think it was called Lipton. Green tea is okay, Robbie? Yeah, well, I mean, I got some, so I need to start drinking some stuff. Lay off that Dr. Pepper for a little bit. about a year ago, oh, my legs ain't gonna turn black. And if they do, I will go to the doctors and get it fixed, Toby. I'm not gonna sit 30 years in my trailer and do nothing about it. I see my doctor every 3 months. Yeah, I think it's Lipton iced tea. And we probably got about 3 or 4 cases of that in there. Von Hilton says he don't want none of that stuff. That stuff's all expiring or it's no good or this, that, whatever. Vaughn, he just needs to look at it and see what it is first. There is some stuff that are coming up on expired dates. And there is some stuff that goes way a lot further. I mean, some stuff's got a year's date left on it. And two, it matters how it's packaged, what it's packaged, or how long it will last. Them tea drinks, I was telling you guys, them things should last for years. Yeah, smelling it will tell you if it's any good or not. Yeah, I mean, they smell good to me. They taste good to me, so. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Well, people, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Catch the rest of this movie show with my wife and watch the rest of Knight Rider with her. She just brought me my coffee, so I'm going to finish my coffee, get my morning meds in me, go check on the bird, make sure the bird's doing okay. Maybe give it a little more butter on the top of it to make sure it's nice and moist and not dry. And I hope everybody has a good, happy Thanksgiving.
Wait.
Wife wants to say goodbye, people. Hold on. Only got 14 viewers, so from our family to your guys's, happy Thanksgiving.
I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Love you.